This video is sponsored by sellcashier.com. They compare iPhone prices on the internet and give you their instant quote and the most cash for your iPhone. Hey guys, so I'm very excited to be here at the CES 2017. Consumer Electronics Show is the largest technical expo with the newest technology attended by tens of thousands of people annually. Techvarium presents a series of CES 2017 videos to satisfy your tech cravings.
Brock, how are you? Techvarium channel, Washington, D.C. Want to hear a little bit about this beautiful cell phone, and what can you tell us about it? What's behind it?
Absolutely. So if you guys remember last year's edition, the 5X, I actually have the 5X, so I have a really good comparison point. We've advanced it quite a bit. So you can look at the dual rear camera that we've added. This is going to give you great vivid photos. Let me go into the camera function. So now you have color depth. We have a 12 megapixel RGB camera. We have a 2 megapixel monochrome camera. These are going to communicate with each other, give you some additional depth. So for example, I could take an aperture shot right here. We can up our aperture. So I'm going to take a photo here. This is going to give me a really nice bokeh effect. So I can go in here. I can tap the aperture button, and I can even change my focal plane. I can focus on different things here. I can change my aperture after the fact. Once I've got the photo I like, I can put different filters on there. Okay.
This looks really amazing. So what's the hardware piece that stands behind it?
So this is a Kirin 655 octa-core processor. Last year we used the Qualcomm Snapdragon, so it's quite a bit of an upgrade in terms of speed and processor speed. We're now using 3 gigabytes of RAM in the phone. Last year's was 2 gigabytes. You're just going to notice a smoother experience, a faster speed, just a better overall experience. If I were to compare that to last year's edition, let's look at some difference in the speed. So I'm going to open up, say, my Waze. It's a little sluggish. It's a little sluggish. Now, at the time, it was really advanced, but as the EMUI got updated, it used more resources. So what does that mean? It means that when I have nothing open, it means that it's using a lot of that RAM, that 2 gigabytes of RAM. So now, 3 gigabytes of RAM and just a better EMUI experience is just going to give me just a better experience overall. That 3 gigabytes, you're really going to notice a difference.
Looks extremely impressive. It's very, very fluid, because usually a lot of the Androids, especially the older ones you look at, they're a little sluggish.
They're a little sluggish,
honestly,
so
but
we've improved it. And remember too, so it's EMUI, you can update it, you can customize it, you can go in and change your fingerprint sensing. So I can go in here, smart assistants, I can change motion controls, or we can go in, we can change dual SIM management, so I can put 2 SIMs in here, micro SD expandable up to 128 gigabytes. I can switch back and forth between where I have a signal, where I don't. I actually use it a lot when I travel, so I use it in different countries.
Sure.
I'll swap in a foreign SIM and I get full coverage wherever I am, anywhere in the world.
for that kind of a smartphone, that's absolutely amazing.
Because we're talking battery life. We're talking about a day and a half of battery life. It's a 3,300 milliamp battery. You've got your 0.3 second sensor. This is a top class, best generation sensor. You've got your dual camera. Where can you get those kind of features, those kind of abilities for $249? It's a pretty absurd price point.
Brock, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for showing this to us.
Of course.
Appreciate
Cheers.
it. Cheers.
Thank you so much for watching Techvarium visiting CES 2017. I will see you soon at the car show at the Convention Center in Washington, D.C.